What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's In the Mix with Jayla. I'm Jayla, and today I have a special guest with me, my sister.
Hi y'all, I'm Jasmine.
Yes, this is my sister Jasmine. She is 3 years older than me. And today we are going to talk about the top 10 reasons why you should choose a HBCU. So let's get into the video. Alright, so before we get into this video, I just want to put a disclaimer out there that we are not saying that HBCUs are better than PWIs. We are just giving our reasons for going to our HBCUs. Go wherever you would like to go, especially if you have a scholarship. Please take that money.
Yes, go get your money. Please go get your money.
Please. So, but this is just our reason. These are our opinions. So, yes, but now let's get into the video. Alright, so we're just going to give a few facts about our HBCUs that we attended. So, as you can see on my shirt, I went to the illustrious Claflin University, founded in 1869. We are the oldest and boldest HBCU in the state of South Carolina, and we are currently the number 9 HBCU in the country. Okay. I graduated from there last year, May 2019. So shout out to all my 2019 grads. So yeah, go ahead.
And I am a graduate of the Alabama State University in Montgomery, Alabama. I graduated back in 2016 in December. It is one of the first HBCUs founded in the nation, and it was founded back in 1867 by the Marian Nine. Shout out to them.
Alright, so my first reason why you all should attend HBCUs is because of diversity. There are so many beautiful Black people all over the world that come to America to attend HBCUs, and it's really just nice to see.
And there's also people, not even people of color, but just a whole lot of international students that come to HBCUs, on scholarship or to play sports or just to get the experience. So you're going to meet people from all over.
Yeah, all different types of walks of life. It doesn't even matter. It's just nice to be around Black people and, see different types of Black people. There is no one way to be Black. That's what I want to say. There's no one way to be Black. So when you step on an HBCU campus, you definitely get that feeling.
And I would say my first reason would be because of history. When you first get to a HBCU, of course, they're going to have you take like the orientation class to learn about the history of the school. But just the thought of being in some of the buildings that different Black history leaders stepped foot in or had meetings in is just very special to my heart, just knowing that I'm sharing the same space that they were once in.
Yeah, I think it's required on every single HBCU campus, if I'm not mistaken, that you take an African American history class. So it's a lot of things. I can speak for myself. It's a lot of things in high school that I did not learn until I went to an HBCU to learn about, our people. So that's definitely like a +1 in my category of just learning our history and being able to connect with everybody because we're on the same page, basically. Right? My second reason why you should go to an HBCU is because of empowerment. I can say at an HBCU, especially my HBCU, because it's super small, you pretty much know everybody on campus, like everybody supports one another. Like, especially the class that you come in with, like you get super close with them in any business that you want to start, like any adventures that you're going to go on. You have that support from them. You have that support from, the campus, your professors, and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I was going to also say just the staff that works there too. A lot of times we're new to college, a lot of things we don't know. So just having that support from the different staff members and professors, they can help you with anything. I know at one time I was trying to find an internship, and I had a professor that actually worked with me to help me find one. So it's just a different level of support when you get that one-on-one time.
Yeah, it's support all the way from the CAF workers to the president of the school. Like, trust me when I say you will get to know the staff workers and the cafeteria workers like you would your professors. Like everybody is there to help one another. So.
And my next reason kind of ties into my first reason in my situation because it's legacy. A lot of us go to certain HBCUs because of our parents or other family members that went there. And for me, it was really important because not only did my grandmother go to Alabama State, but I had an uncle there that was a part of one of the biggest moments in history at that school. So just being able to learn about the history of the school, but knowing that it leaks into your family and that you're kind of living up to their legacy at the school is very important.
So my next reason for you to choose an HBCU is more intimate classes. Like I said, Claflin is a very small school, only about 2,000, 2,500 students. I don't know, don't quote me on that. Please don't quote me on that. But definitely more intimate classes, smaller classes, you actually getting to know your professors. Like I know just I was a mass comm major, so all of my classes, I saw the same people. We were taking the same professors, taking the same classes. So you really get to know those people. You get to bond with those people and you get to bond with your professors. So if you need anything, they're able to help you. They're able to, cater to your needs and also giving you opportunities of any kind. It really doesn't even matter.
And I feel like it kind of ties back into our disclaimer earlier in the video about finding a school that fits you. For me, I didn't want to go to a school where I felt like I was, just a number or something like that.
Definitely.
So I definitely appreciate the small class sizes. Probably we had maybe like 20, 25 students a class, and I needed that because if you're a student like me, I need one-on-one time with my professor because some things you're just not going to understand. But just being able to get to know your classmates, work together, networking with your classmates is a lot easier when you're in smaller classes too. Another reason that I chose my HBCU was because of alumni. I feel like going to the school, our HBCUs are a little bit smaller. So you feel like, not a lot of people go there, but once you graduate and you get out into the real world and like she said, anytime you have on your t-shirt or anything like that, you'll meet somebody that goes to your school and the alumni are very supportive. Like if you need help finding a job or anything like that, or if you're just moving to a new city and don't know anybody, you can just find alumni there and they're always there for you, very supportive, even if they never met you before in their lives.
Yeah, alumni, they're very generous. I've been, the type of person, I was somewhere and somebody said, oh, I went there, and, they either, took me to lunch or bought me lunch or, gave me some money. Not saying that happens all the time, but they really appreciate seeing people from their school, being out in the world and doing great things. So that's just very important to connect with those who were at the school once before. It's very, very important that we keep our, like I said, legacy alive, whether it's your family or just a random person that went to the school. Like that's a huge connection to have. Which goes into my next point of homecoming.
Yes.
Homecoming, where it gets cracking, okay? Listen, the old heads come back. Old heads is the older alumni, for those who don't know. Alumni of any age, old heads. But usually older. But yes, the old heads come back to the school. You have the bands, you have the football games, basketball games, like super lit, super turned up. Everybody is having a great time. It's like a family reunion. Everybody is around enjoying themselves. Alumni is having fun. They chilling with the young folk that's still at the school. So, it's just homecoming is a big part of HBCU culture. It's top two, not two.
Yes, I definitely love homecoming. My favorite part, besides, talking mess to people that you know from the other schools before you get to homecoming, but just halftime. Like, that is my favorite part of any HBCU game. I love watching the bands because
It's a vibe.
So much creativity goes into those performances, and it's just amazing. Like, I love watching it.
It's a vibe. Like it's just something that you have to experience. If you've never been to a HBCU, never heard of one, I suggest before you graduate high school, even if you went to undergrad at a PWI, I would suggest that you try a HBCU as a graduate school. Like everybody needs to experience an HBCU. It is a
once in a lifetime experience.
Once in a lifetime experience, definitely.
My fourth reason for choosing an HBCU would be the culture. It's very much so like a family when you get there. From the moment you step on the campus, just to do a tour if you're in high school, you can feel the vibes of family, feel how close everyone is. You're greeted with smiles. Anytime there's a tragedy or a good moment, we celebrate all together, or we, mourn all together. Definitely with the events, it's very different. You can go from listening to Kirk Franklin to listening to Lil Baby right back to back, and everybody's going with it.
Right, it's just a good time. It's just a good vibe. Like Fried Chicken Wednesdays all across every HBCU that's culture in itself. Like people are dressed from head to toe. Outfits are super, super fly. Like it's just, and you can see that on a normal day too. Like don't get it twisted. Like you have to dress up.
It's a fashion show every day for every class. I don't care if it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly. Like people are gonna look good. So that's just our culture at HBCUs, just looking good, not even looking good for other people, just feeling good for yourself and being in a good space with yourself and with the campus and everything like that. So yes. My last reason for why you should go to an HBCU is because of community. Most HBCUs are located in the very center of the country, the hood, wherever it is. But the community around it, we're there to serve those around us. Like so many community projects are being done to make life better for those living in those certain communities. Like we just come there, we move in there for 4 years and then we move on. But it's really teaching us to reach back and help those who are in need. We always want to give a helping hand to anybody, because that's HBCU's purpose in general, is to make sure that we are, giving service to all.
And I would just say, even on campus, they give you a lot of opportunities to go help in the community. They're very big on that. I know when I was in school, I used to go to the food bank and help out on my off days of class, but it was just important. Like she said, we come into their community, we stay and leave, but it's important. Even though that's not the community you came from, that's still a part of your community while you're there. So it's important to give back. And my last point would be the mindset. Just the mindset you get from going to class. Like she said earlier, when we go to class, we dress up. We dress for the job that we want to have. And just from being in the classes at an HBCU, you're given that mindset that you might get looked down on because you did go to a HBCU. You're going to have to try harder than those who did not go to a HBCU. You're going to have to put in that extra effort. So it gives you that drive that you need to make it out in the real world once you graduate.
Definitely. Like we're taught from day one, like we are in competition with everybody, not just your classmates, not just the people that are on campus. You are in competition with the entire world, the entire workforce. So we have to make sure that we are always putting our best foot forward when we do step out, because first impressions are everything. And so that is the mindset that they teach us when we go to our HBCUs. So that was a really great point. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Once again, I just want to say that these are just our opinions on why you should choose an HBCU. You can go wherever you may like, wherever it fits you, wherever gives you the most money. Okay?
Follow the money.
Follow the money. Don't come out of school with a bunch of debt if you don't have to. Like scholarships are a blessing. So please go wherever you may like, but these are just our opinions in general. All right, so comment below if you attend the HBCU currently, or if you attended one, you know, alumni of any HBCU. I want to know where you guys went to school. If you went to Claflin, make sure you give this a thumbs up. If you go to an HBCU, give this a thumbs up. If you just love HBCUs in general, give this a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below any videos that you would like to see me do next. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell so you are notified anytime I post a video. And thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.